Pokemon Legends Arceus is not your typical Pokemon game. Set in the misty past of the Pokemon world, the game aims to show players how conventions like catching Pokemon and battling came to be. Coming with the game are a host of new Pokemon and mechanics. The Hisui region houses a variety of adventures, secrets, and surprises for players to find. What should players expect in Pokemon Legends Arceus? What will be familiar and what will feel different? We're breaking it down for you right here. Pokemon Legends Arceus is the latest game from the Pokemon Company and Game Freak. Game Freak outsourced the development of the recently released Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl to a studio known as ILCA, allowing it to focus all of its effort on Arceus. Arceus is technically the next main series Pokemon game, but it's shaping up to be a lot different than any Pokemon adventure we've had so far. The game takes place in the Hisui region. Though the name is new, the region is really just Old World Sinnoh. Unlike previous games where players followed a series of linear routes to their destinations, Arceus will allow players to explore and strike their own path in a more self-directed world. The player comes to Jubilife Village, the game's hub area, on a quest to explore the region and assist the Galaxy Expedition Team, the game's scientific organization. Their goal is to survey Hisui's many areas, including forests, mountains, beaches, and tundras, and learn about the Pokemon that live there. Though it may be tempting to call Arceus open world, it seems as though the game will be more of a sandbox title than a true open world. The statement issued by the Pokemon Company confirmed that the player will start out from Jubilife and travel to different open areas to complete survey tasks assigned to them by the Galaxy Expedition Team. After receiving their tasks, players will have to return to Jubilife before receiving another assignment. Even with these limitations, Arceus is shaping up to be the longest game in the Pokemon series. Most Pokemon games aren't known for their length, but recent leaks point to Arceus being more akin to a, quote, grand-scale RPG. Fans are always clamoring to spend more time in the Pokemon universe, so this definitely isn't a drawback. Even though players will be exploring Old World Sinnoh, they won't be able to choose from the usual Sinnoh starters. Instead, they'll be picking from 3 different starters from the series' history. The Fire-type starter is Cyndaquil of Gold, Silver, and Crystal fame. The Water-type starter is Oshawott, who hails from Black and White. The Grass-type starter is Rowlet, the famously memeable owl Pokemon from Sun and Moon. In the usual Pokemon fashion, the player's starter will be their first companion and fighter as they explore the wilds of Hisui. It doesn't seem like most of the traditional Pokemon journey structure will be present in Arceus. So far, there's been no mention of gyms, Pokemon centers, a Pokemon League champion, or even towns outside of Jubilife. It remains to be seen just how many Pokemon staples will make a return in Arceus. Unlike in previous Pokemon games, players won't find very many modern technological conveniences in Hisui. The game is set far back in the past of the Pokemon world, during a time when Pokemon and humans weren't quite as integrated as they are in games like Sword and Shield. This gives Game Freak a chance to introduce a couple of new mechanics to the series. First and foremost are new battle mechanics. Pokemon can now appear in the overworld, making their appearance less of a mystery. Players will need to learn the behaviors and locations of wild Pokemon in order to successfully find and catch them. Different Pokemon appear in different weather conditions and ecosystems, which takes a page from Sword and Shield's wild area. Battles will also now incorporate new styles, which can change the power and speed of moves. For example, Agile style raises the user's speed, allowing a Pokemon's next turn to arrive more quickly at the cost of sheer move power. The amount of actions a Pokemon can take in one turn is now no longer stuck at 1. Depending on how their stats compare to those of the opposing Pokemon, they can potentially attack and heal in the same turn, for example. Arceus is also bringing crafting mechanics to Pokemon. Players will need to craft their own Pokeballs and other items with berries, ores, apricorns, and other items found throughout Hisui. Pokeballs even look a little bit different in Arceus, representing the game's old-fashioned setting. These aren't the only new mechanics in Arceus. Players will need to complete survey missions, groups of quests with diverse objectives in order to move the game's story forward. As with any new Pokemon region, it's a guarantee that players will be meeting many new Pokemon on their travels. Arceus is introducing Hisuian forms to Pokemon. Thanks to the uniqueness of the region, existing Pokemon have different types, appearances, and evolutions than they have in other areas of the Pokemon world. Growlithe, Braviary, and Zorua, 3 existing Pokemon, are receiving new Hisuian forms. Hisuian Braviary will be a Psychic and Flying type. When it was introduced in Black and White, it was a normal and flying type. Growlithe, normally a fire type, is becoming a dual fire and rock type. Hisui and Arcanine will likely have the same types, though Game Freak hasn't revealed that quite yet. Zorua and its evolution Zoroark will both be normal and ghost type in Arceus. This breaks from the Pokemon's usual dark status. Another two existing Pokemon, Stantler and Basculin, are getting new evolutions. In Hisui, Stantler now evolves into Wordeer, a psychic and normal type. Stantler was previously only a normal type, but could learn quite a few psychic type moves. Basculegion is a water and ghost type, which adds a new wrinkle to the otherwise fairly standard water type fish. There are also two new categories of Pokemon, Alpha and Noble. Alpha Pokemon are bigger and badder than your usual wild Pokemon. They have glowing red eyes and stand taller than most Pokemon, allowing the player to easily identify them. Game Freak has revealed that defeating these Pokemon is more difficult than the average wild Pokemon, but the rewards for doing so will be significantly better. Noble Pokemon are powerful, Hisui-exclusive Pokemon that have received a mysterious blessing. These Pokemon have powers that normal Pokemon don't, and often use them to assist Hisui's human populations. NPCs known as Wardens look after noble Pokemon, ensuring that their region is protected and that they receive offerings. Noble Pokemon aren't always friendly and helpful, however. One of the game's mysteries revolves around a strange phenomenon that makes noble Pokemon turn hostile. When this happens, players will need to battle and subdue them, making sure that no harm comes to the people of Hisui. Game Freak has shown fans a lot of the new features in Arceus, but there are almost certainly tons of new items, Pokemon, and features that haven't been revealed yet. The game is shaping up to be one of the most interesting new installments in the Pokemon franchise in years. Pokemon Legends Arceus launches on January 28th, 2022. Be sure to stay tuned to Esports for all the latest news, tips, and strategies to take your team to the top. Thanks for watching. For more gaming-related content, subscribe to the Esports YouTube channel to stay up to date.